Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give it another try at playing standard rank with this Durdle deck. Um, this match I'm especially going to be keeping an eye out for whether these creatures that I have in my deck are really worth having. If this is your first time seeing it, this deck is primarily made up of removal spells and some enchantments and artifacts that generate value over time. They hit your opponent for some damage and gain you life. But this Grim Wanderer, I've got a playset in the deck. I'm going to keep this hand because I've got 2 mana and a few kill spells and everything. I thought it'd be nice to have kind of as an alternate win condition, but kind of realizing you can really only play it when you're on 4 mana, unless your opponent does something silly. So, yeah, it's been kind of questionable. Thankfully, I do draw a land there. I really can't do anything until I get one more land, though. Let's see, Reflective Golem, what is this? Whenever you cast an instant, targets it, you may pay 2 if you do copy that spell. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and kill that right away. White, red. Wonder what this deck could be about. Oh, I got so rewarded for that. I'm going to go... I think this generates the most value. The Dogged Pursuits actually only drain for 1, which is nice if you need to gain some life back, but it is very slow to get life back. This is basically 3 damage a turn, but it's muted, or its impact is blunted by the fact that they can discard or sacrifice a non-land permanent, and if they have a way of generating treasure tokens, for example, it makes it really rough. And if you cast an instant or sorcery, it gets +1, gets +2. That's rough. So I always like to tap this right at the beginning of my turn because then my opponent has the least information about what's going to happen. I'm not concerned about him hitting me for like 2 or 3, so I think I am going to throw this out here. And again, I could flunk and play Grim Wanderer this turn, or potentially next turn, assuming he plays a spell, but I just kind of thought that's a little cute, and if I hit him with discard a few more times, he might discard some removal spells, and then I'll be in a better position to play that. I also sometimes like to play this as a removal spell on its own. Gains lifelink. So he gained a bunch of life back. Let's hit him again. So if I use this as a removal spell, I've got 2 up. Otherwise, I just have 1 up. Okay. I think I'm gonna just let it ride. Everything I can do at instant speed. Oop, did not think about that. Did not think about it changing to night. So that would have been a really good reason to... Well, I might just end up playing 2 removal spell. Oh, I might end up playing 2 spells this turn anyways. Let's go ahead and do that. Gets +2/+2. Alright, I think I'm going to be smart, because I'm not worried about killing that eventually. I've got Hero's Downfall. This way, target gets +2/+2 and gains Hexproof. So that countered that. Now creature didn't die, I couldn't play Grim Wanderer. I'm in a rough spot. Thankfully I drew another land, so this Meat Hook Massacre I can play for 3. And now I'm kind of expecting a concession at this point. Now that I wiped his board, I think he's been even letting discard some stuff. So let's have haste, can hit me for 2. But then after this I can have Hero's Downfall and Grim Wanderer up. I could also play another Dogged Pursuit. This turn I'm going to go to 8. This would help me go to 9. No, I think I want to do the Downfall Grim Wanderer combo because I can get way more damage in that way. And again, forgetting that it's going to turn to night. That day-night cycle really gets me sometimes. Oh, but I do gain a life from the Meat Hook Massacre whenever you cast an instant or sorcery. So that's nothing. That's just a little chump blocker, basically. Let's hit him again. Tough choices, but I mean, if you sacrifice that, you're taking 5. Okay. And then, actually, this is now worth basically 5 damage. Okay, so there's pretty much no chance that they're going to win this. I'm going to send the GG. There we go. That's MonoB Durdle. Thanks for watching, guys.